Okay, well, we thought we'd do something fun, hopefully it's fun, and do a live tour. And now, hopefully someone's gonna come and tell us where they want us to go, because I don't think anyone has yet. If not, we'll just walk around this floor and call it a day.
We'll just say, good morning. Hope you're having a good morning.
We're like, oh,
so
hey, I
far.
see somebody. Oh, there we go. I see y'all, North Carolina. Yes, it's working. Okay. Anything you want to say while I'm doing this, Leslie?
Boy, your sun is rising. Ours is just setting out the window over here.
Oh, hey, there's people.
There's people.
Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, I'm going to try to see if we can catch the comments.
That's fantastic.
I should also, honestly, so you should probably talk better. It's just going to be me.
We had quite the storm today. We had some beautiful sunshine for our day, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, a big dark cloud came, and we got hailed on, and it rained sheets of water. It was crazy.
No pressure. I got the link, so it's going good.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Brady, it's going to take us a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but no, go ahead. Ooh, nothing else to say for you?
Oh, nothing else to say. I don't know. I'm getting in Christmas brain.
Yeah.
So my brain is, I've been a little boring around here because I've been kind of online trying to buy presents for the kids and, you know, track them down. You know, it is hard to get them to give lists anymore. It was so much easier, when they were littler. Anyways, so there's been a lot of that happening.
You're doing good. I'm almost there. No pressure.
Let's see what else.
Almost there.
Mr. Bingley has had multiple baths because it's so muddy outside. All we do is spend time in the shower,
Okay,
hosing someone off. All right, what do we got?
This is good. By the way, for everybody that used to always say that I interrupted Leslie, there you go. Uninterrupted. Uninterrupted. I think we're doing a little better for that.
Uninterrupted. Yes, I didn't know I had anything I was supposed to say.
No, that's all good.
Anyways.
Yeah, okay, let's see if we can read some comments. Hopefully
Awesome.
somebody has something they want to do. I'm looking for it. I guess it would be under
Well,
live.
I have something that I just noticed. You know, the funny thing about sitting in one place and not being distracted by anything is I always will learn something new about the Chateau. And I actually did right here, which I'll show you guys later if we end up with needing content. But it's right in front of me. I'm sitting in the Grand Salon and the fireplace and the big Trumeau mirror is in front of me. And I will show something later.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Oh, we got lots of comments. Okay, that's great. Woo! Ooh, Notre Dame Paris is live too. Ooh, hard to compete with them.
Boy,
you should watch them.
Watch that. Because that's amazing.
Oh, here's a question from Annie Fawcett. Boy, that sounds like Cairnport. Are your children coming to France? We're gonna go see them in Portland. Yeah, which we're excited about. Oh, same question from Chris Mont. Yeah, that'll be good.
One day I will have a tree that is glorious here.
Hello from Greece.
Ooh,
from Michigan, Washington State, pouring rain.
You'll have to
Gladstone,
tell us where to go.
South Africa, Arizona. Boy, this is fun. Wisconsin, North Carolina. Good morning. There's Leslie Reagan. Hello. Yeah, I should be reading everybody's names because we probably know. Hey, Josh Millay. Look at that. Mr.
Josh Millay?
Yeah, I want Washington State, the living room. Good morning. Hi there. Okay, everybody's like, this is boring so far. Okay, let's get here.
Okay,
Piano room, please. Oh, let's go.
We're in it. Grand Salon.
Do you want to take the camera around?
Grand Salon. You're probably better at that. You need that little hand one so
This
that
is
you
gonna
don't
be
jiggle.
tricky. This is gonna be tricky. We're in the piano room. So let's take a look at it if we can.
Called the Grand Salon.
Yeah. Boy, live is challenging. Maybe I could take that camera out. Okay, so what do we have? Let's take over the piano, which Leslie has covered.
I do. It's cold in here, guys.
Yeah, she's a purist.
It's cold. The piano matters more than beauty.
Yeah, I know. It's a beautiful piano.
It's over 100 years old. It's a British piano.
You have to be louder, Bessie.
Okay.
Well, you have to keep talking.
Well, then I have to get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 100 years old.
The piano, yes.
Yeah, you guys have probably heard us talk about that.
The ceiling, however, I think is one of the pièces de résistance in the house. So this house is 19th century, in case you forgot or didn't know. And let's turn it around, then you can see a little more. And it's all plaster molding. It is just beautiful. I don't know. Oh yeah, we can zoom in.
Can you?
Yep. Maybe not easily,
I don't
but
think so.
yep. South Africa. Wow.
No, isn't that cool?
So anyway, so one day, I was just sitting here waiting for this to go live. I'm gonna redo that. And yeah, so is editing. You're not wrong. So anyways, so there's all this amazing detail work on the ceiling, and it's starting to peel in a few places, which means it's time to paint. So I've always wanted to do a little extra gold leaf detail on some of the certain pieces, whether it's the little medallion in the middle, right there, or in the corner medallions. I just think it'll be beautiful, but I do think painting it is in our near future.
Yeah. Hey, here's a question. Do you have, do we know what scenes are represented
In the Trumeau.
We really don't. I'm gonna flip this around.
Well, we don't know what significance there is, but
We don't really know. Let's see if we can zoom in.
they're just sort of random stories, it seems. This guy looks like he's at a waterfall and somebody's walking along on a journey. This lady's, it's her and her baby's having a nap in a beautiful garden.
Someday we would love to see them clean, because you wonder how
I
much
do.
they would jump
So,
off.
if anyone in France knows someone going to school in France for art, this would be a good little internship for them. Yeah, that was just a little cottage scene. This again, they're just sort of sitting by a river having a lovely, I don't know, maybe they're dating and she's got a chaperone. I don't know. This one I like a lot. It kind of looks like a beautiful panorama on a lake with a little castle, and he's on a walk. I don't know. This lady I've never figured out, other than she looks a bit mopey. But there's someone else on the right, and I don't know what they're doing at all. Carrying sticks. I don't know. Oopsie.
Waving it tall.
And this one is also slightly boring. I don't know. They're looking at the sunset with a lake. The one I like actually
Which
is
one?
in the foyer.
Well, let's go look.
And
We're doing a live broadcast. Open up the door. In case you haven't figured out the house.
this one is kind of like a lake with a castle again on the cliffs, and a beautiful sailboat. I don't know if it's a little person on the bottom there. I can't tell anymore. But and then another little castle or a turret or something in the distance. I don't know. I like it.
That's kind of cool.
It's very pleasant.
We always think it would be fun if, like someday, I mean, you never know, right? It's long shot, but if it turns out that one of these is like super valuable.
I don't think so.
No, and then it pays for
I
the whole
don't-
chateau.
I don't actually think they're original.
You don't think they're original?
I don't.
Well, that's no fun.
One day, maybe when we meet the people who did a bunch of the reno here, maybe they'll be able to tell us. But I don't think they're original.
We should look at the sunset too, real quick.
Oh, sure.
It's a beautiful sunset right
Is
now. Yeah. Here we
It
go.
wasn't doing anything a minute ago.
There's gonna be some bouncing while I'm walking. Well, it's sort of beautiful.
Not yet.
Well, that's not terrible.
The other night was lovely.
Well, that's not terrible. That's a nice
So,
scene.
It is. Off the Grand Salon, and we're back in the piano room. We're in sort of like a bay. And this right here, what we're looking out towards the restaurant is one door. And then there's a window in the middle, and then there's another door on the other side. So potentially,
This is the joy of the tour. We can turn it.
that was fast.
Well, let's zoom out.
There we go.
There's the other
And
door.
so it is a very, very lovely room, getting light from all sides. And one day, perhaps, we don't usually open these doors, so they're kind of shut, like we don't usually go in and out. But one day, I think it'd be fun
The turn it.
to have them all open and have a lovely little party. You guys don't have a favorite child?
Obviously, we don't have a favorite child, but what about a favorite brother? Definitely John, since you're watching.
Johnny boy.
That's funny.
That's great.
Hey, a couple people asked about wood burners.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. I think we're hitting the volume there. Hopefully, you guys can still hear us. Can you still hear us, by the way? Excellent, Johnny said.
Nice.
A couple people asked if we have wood burners. No, we don't. And we don't have any stoves, fireplaces at work. We have currently one that is a possibility. Our roofer told us they thought it was open. So, you know, someday it would be great because, of course, the heat would dry out the chateau and also would warm us up.
Wouldn't
It's
it?
super cold, although this year's been pretty good.
Yes, it hasn't been all.
Like,
Look
we
at
got
me, only
sweaters,
one sweater and
one
a
sweater.
cardigan.
We're very reasonable.
Usually there's 5 or 6
Yeah.
layers, and we can see our breath. So this is incredible. More Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley, let's bring Mr. Bingley in. Mr. Bingley.
He's here. He was just here. He'll come back.
Oh, here he is. Here he comes. Come see Mama.
He's getting very fluffy.
So our plan is, our plan was never to have this thing warm December to
There you are.
February. There's Mr. Bingley. Now, obviously, we'd like to have it warm enough to live, and we don't want it to go moldy, so we want to try to control the temperature a bit. That's the joy of, and I guess I've got to remember, we shoot our videos of quite a ways ahead, so what you're watching is, you know, a week or so back for us. But hey, y'all, do a smoke test. Yeah, right. I did
Right.
actually. That was a nightmare. It was fun though. It was a good video. Smoke everywhere. We should, yeah, we have a camera too, which one of our guys actually sent us. And so
I know.
we have one more to open up, but we have to do some surgery to get to it. In any case, I don't think we'll do like a fancy wood burning like a, you know, external wood burner with the heat pumped in. Our business plan, our nonprofit business plan does not involve trying to keep this thing heated in the winter. Just warm in the shoulder season. So if it's warm enough for that, we're happy.
And you know, in all fairness, I think even when they were originally made, this wouldn't have been their
Yeah.
main residence. This was like a little hunting lodge summer house or something. They probably lived in the city or something like that. And of course, then they would have had staff to light all the fires. But I will say, I can see the reason for all the doors. And, you know, if you had a fire going, even when we have some heat on in one room and we shut the doors, even when the sun is out and we shut the doors, these rooms just heat up really, really well.
Yeah.
It's shocking actually how great they are. And that would be excellent if we could do that. But, you know, it's still a bit of a mystery. One day, maybe we'll find one that actually works.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
There is one that's possible.
Oh, here's another one. Do you have a chimney sweep to check the chimneys? Yeah, we
Yes.
have actually. I think in France you have to get that done once a year, but really just for the one that's the main heater. We've also hired guys twice, 2 different guys to come try to unblock it, and they both charged us money and said it can't be done. So
Now, in all fairness,
yeah,
they've never checked all of them.
no.
There's always
but I
been
mean,
like, hey, check this one,
yeah.
and they do, and then they're like, no. So
Yeah.
I don't know. There's more. You need to read it on.
Oh, I
here.
know, and it'd be so great to get a fireplace.
Scroll up.
Sure, yeah.
Wendy
No,
Kraut's
I know, I
husband
know.
said something
I know,
earlier,
I know,
and
I
I
know.
forgot already.
Oh, how's the tunnel? The tunnel's doing good. We had someone sneak in there a while back. It's a terrible place to.
Terrible.
I think they wanted to sleep overnight. Maybe there's a fire in there, and I'm kind of like,
That's a bad idea, guys.
you know, like there's animals, and it's very wet, and I do
Bats
not know
and
the appeal.
it's
but
muddy.
Bless their heart.
I don't know. It's still there.
Yeah. No, I think we're caught up unless this thing is, unless there's
Okay.
another place for more questions. Honestly, we should
No,
just watch the
it's good.
screen is probably the best move for us.
Yeah. No. it's
Any
good.
other room? Oh, somebody asked about a secret room. Do we have any secret rooms?
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Not
sort of.
really. We have
Sort
one in the
of.
classroom. Let's go for a
We
walk.
do.
Let's
We have
show you
one in the classroom.
Let's go take a look at the classroom. If I can get through here without driving you guys nuts, it'd be really helpful for you to lead. Yeah. Mr. Bingley's gonna have to take a minute. Going into the classroom.
This is fun.
Oh, this is, yeah, like when we.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
turn the light on.
Sure. Yeah, Leslie's gonna turn the light on. This is, so there's several double doors like this between rooms. This one's the only one that has a really big cavity. Oh, that's troubling. The light won't go on?
No.
Huh, we blew a breaker apparently.
Anyway, this is fun. So sometimes when you go to Versailles, they talk about how there's like little secret passages, and that's how they would, the servants would go unseen from the owners. And so there's like these little cavities in between. We have one, the other one we can't get into. I don't know, I think it's fun.
Yeah, here it is. When the college students play Mafia, they hide there. And then as somebody walks through, you can sneak them. Boy, that's weird. The lights are not on in here. That's a little troubling. We'll have to go figure out which breaker we tripped. Yeah.
You wanna try turning it on again?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not on.
Okay, so you can see in this room.
Maybe you can see.
There's 2 flanking closets on either side of the fireplace. One's a closet. This is also a closet, but this little room
Yep.
is one of the turrets you should go in.
Well, no, I don't think we can because it's full of stuff. It's okay, all right. It's a turret. You can't really see either, right? I think we should probably get out of this room.
Anyway,
Yeah, so we're using it for storage, but it's actually a bathroom. It's plumbed and it will return to a bathroom. If you know our place, oh, hang on, comment about the sound. The orange room is right next to that, so it will be a bathroom for the orange room.
Yeah, that'll be great.
All right, so that's fun. That's sort of a secret room.
It is, because it looks like it's a closet, but does the dog out?
No, yeah, he's here.
And so yeah, I don't know, you guys have been playing with electrical a lot.
Yeah, we've been working on electrical the last couple days, so there's probably something going on there. Well, let's go say hi to Mr. Sir Griff here. This is our night.
It is.
You can see the classroom in the dark. That's good news. Yeah, here he is. We got him out of Brocont. Super fun. We need a big, like he's got a sword and that's cool, but we need like a pike. You know, one of those things that you'd hold like this and big axe kind of thing. That would be cool. And then of course, the most beautiful window in the world every morning. Yeah, the night. Hello from Chicago. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Here we go. There we go. Let's go. Oh yeah, turn some lights on. That'll help you guys out. Yeah, sun's going down. It has been warm. Well, hey, you should turn the lights on. We should turn the lights on for the dining room. We did for the banquet. If some of you saw our videos, not very many saw the banquet video. We put in a couple little lights.
The other one deleted.
Yeah, some of the students have dressed in the night suit. I just saw the question. See if you can plug that in.
That's right. It's hard.
Live video, ladies and gentlemen.
It's dark.
Live video. Here, I'll turn the light on. There we go. I'll turn it. Yeah.
Funny.
And we decided to try to get a little bit creative. Can we plug the other one in too?
No, we don't have an extension cord.
Let's see if we need to get one, don't we?
Yes, stole it.
Okay. Well, that's not very exciting.
I know.
But one of the two's on. Yeah, it makes this room a little bit more pleasant.
It is. Hey, yeah, but this other one.
Oh yeah, they can't hear you because you're too far from the microphone. Oh yeah, that'll work now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, turn it on. Let's see.
You got rid of the. Oh. Right.
Yeah, that should work. This is a really fun light. This is one of my favorites. Whoa, there it is. Bad connection apparently. Yeah, it really.
It's another good Brocont find, I have to say. But we just finally got all of this whole back wall of the chateau working yesterday.
Yeah.
And
video to come.
That's right. Shoot.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. We blew it. We blew the whole, not the whole side of the house, but a whole circuit, which basically covers one side of the house during the wedding. Right during the wedding, and 10 people walking around looking for the switch. Oofda. Yeah.
So
anyways, it's nice to have our big table here. Students are gone.
You know, while we're in the salon, I think obviously the ceiling is one of the most incredible things if you haven't seen. It's all hand painted. It's original,
let's go up.
With gold and beautiful things, and has the initials of the original owner.
We've talked about it many times.
And their coat of arms. I agree.
Still cool though.
I do. I still love it. And when the sun is coming in the morning, all the gold just like
glimmers.
It just glows. The other cool thing is this fireplace.
Okay, let me turn around. I'm gonna turn the camera, guys. Oh, here we go. Appreciate all the nice comments, you guys. Yeah, and every week too. So much encouragement. A very, very nice group of people.
It is encouraging.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you gotta zoom in. So we have.
Okay, it's pretty dark. You can barely see him. I can't love her cakes. I can't get down. Okay.
Over here?
Okay, Leslie's gonna do that since she believes she can.
Okay. I will try.
Gonna go sideways?
So.
You can't go sideways, lover.
Why does it not like that?
No, that's why I wasn't doing
well,
it right.
Anywho. So both sides are carved, and it's quite lovely. Let me see if we can get her her profile. But it's quite a lovely piece in general. And then even the inside piece I don't know if we're gonna get it though. Can you?
No.
Bummer.
Here.
You can sort of see there.
Okay, let's do this. Let's take it out.
This inside piece.
Where do you want?
the inside is lovely too. It has really cool markings and detail that a lot of our fireplaces don't have.
We're in the
But
light.
this
You're in the
one,
light.
this one does have.
There we go. Now you can see it.
Sorry.
Yeah. This live video is challenging. Mr. Bingley, here. Let's get a close up of Mr. Bingley. Here we go. There he is.
He's
There he
very
is.
fluffy right now.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, that's nice. Nice comment. Well, this is good. Any other rooms you guys want to see? Someone commented on the morning room. We can go into the morning room.
Oh boy. Right.
This is just, again, a very practical room. We spend a lot of time here.
It's like the family room, really.
It's like the family room indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's the first time she saw the fireplace up close.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you want to talk about your, no, probably not, but your needle point in the corner?
Not really.
Okay, not really.
Not fine. It was really cheap and it was big and it fit the spot.
Big shout out from Saskatchewan.
Oh,
And shout out
nice.
to Bingley.
Aw.
Yeah, I agree. Saskatchewan folks are nice. It's, you know, it's, again, it's very cold. We all live with the cold there, so you have to maybe be nice to survive. I don't know. It's, go Riders. I like that tree too. That's cool. Let's see, how are we zoomed in here? Let's not zoom in. Okay, cool. Anywhere else you guys want to go? We are able to watch the comments now on the camera. Do you have any plans to start renovating the attic now that the leak is no longer leaking? Hi from Brazil.
Ooh, Brazil. That's
I know,
cool.
it's very cool.
Wow, we've never been there.
Do we have plans for the attic?
Yes, we have plans.
Are we starting?
No, not right this second. We really wanted to give up there a whole year just so that we can make sure there's no more leaks. So far, there's been a bit of this and that, but I think
It's
they've
done.
remedied pretty much it all now.
Yeah, it's done really well.
It has done amazing, which is, I'm so grateful and thankful that
Yeah.
God had that planned out because this has been such a rainy year.
Oh
It's been-
man, can you
I
imagine?
just can't.
The rain we would have had today, we'd have so many buckets full of water up there.
I can't imagine.
It's it's incredible having the roof done. Now again, water still blows in sideways through windows, and so it's not like it's a complicated building. So, you know, you're never totally out of the woods, but like the roof itself is holding and it's keeping the water. We technically have a guarantee for 25 years or for 10 years.
It's a long time.
Warranty, I think 50 years on materials and 10 years if they have a leak, they just come out. So,
Long time.
but yeah, we want to give it a year and then we'll start
And
building
then-
up there.
And then it'll be mostly bedrooms.
Yeah.
And then a couple will sacrifice for a couple of bathrooms.
Yeah,
But there's maybe 13, 14 rooms up
I
there?
think 12.
Are there 12
Yeah,
rooms?
12 rooms.
So maybe 10 bedrooms that'll be
Yeah.
after we're done?
Enough for a lot of students. Yeah, but we still have a problem because then you need to have a place for them to eat. Hi from Norway. Woo! Always wanted to come. I have relatives from Norway. Whoa. Thank you. Made the Chateau a stunning place, comfortable to be at home. If we had to make, if we had more kids, you've thought about turning this room into a dining room, yes? Yeah. Why this room? I'll back up and you can maybe
Okay.
talk to me.
So it's the longest, I think, that
Mm-hmm.
we have in the house. You'd think this house, which is quite big, we wouldn't have a problem with space, but anyway. So this room is the longest room we have.
Yeah.
The dining room is actually not that long. So we can, even if we had a table that was the full length, in there, we wouldn't be able to get 20 people around it. Turns out you need a fairly, even with little chairs.
Yeah.
So this room is possible for if we did something really long, or if we added.
Or if we had 2 rooms going, like if we had people eating in 2 rooms, Leslie's not excited about that, but
No.
see, it kind of depends. Like there's the part of us that's the purist for the house, but then there's also the part of you that sees 12 kids on the waiting list right now
Oh, tell me about it.
and would really like to say yes to them to come. And this is for, guys, you've heard me talk about this. We have applicants for 2026 already, which is, you know, it's incredible. And we're not, don't apply for 26. You're a different person by then.
The
So-
one issue with using both rooms for food is
Yeah.
right now the kitchen that we are using can't handle cooking for that many people. I would need more appliances.
Yeah, your oven's pretty, you have 2
I'm
ovens.
maxed out right now
Yeah.
at 25, but
Yeah.
they're just different than we have at home. They would probably, anyway.
Yeah.
And And the other thing is then we've lost the hangout. Like we'd have the landing upstairs that is sort of a hangout spot.
Oh, we have like 3 or 4 rooms. You have the classroom, you have the grand salon, you have this room,
People
this
don't
room.
hang out in
Yeah, well, we'll debate that. But
they're here a lot.
yeah. Oh, there was a question 1 second ago, and I total list. Yeah, it is good about the waiting list. Although honestly, it's good until you actually like we talked to every one of them right on the video, and so you're looking at they're excited and they want to come, and you want them to come. So, I mean, by the way, if anyone's watching on the waiting list, don't give up hope yet, because we do have people, somebody's sister will get married and they got to be in the wedding. And so people will drop out.
All the time.
We will be able to probably accept another 3 or 4. But there's even a couple that have applied after the waiting list that we haven't interviewed yet, because we're kind of like, well, we've already got, a dozen people on the waiting list. There's no point in continuing.
Someone asked about
Yeah.
why don't we do like a B&B during a session?
Oh, yeah.
Or things like that.
Yeah.
And
Let's go to a different room.
Okay.
But you keep talking though, yeah.
You go. Well, you got the camera.
They
when
stay
you
2
walk in.
months. They stay 2 months is how long do they stay?
We'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, so B&B, it's actually not, I mean, like, let's go through here just so you can kind of get the feel for going through the classroom.
No, dining room.
The dining room, pardon me. Yeah, like a lot of folks, you think about the money that you'd bring in on a B&B, and maybe somebody stays for what, $100 a night or maybe a little bit more. But like when you're dealing with the Chateau, the prices are so, do you want to get the stand? We can put it back on the stand. With that one, yeah. The prices, the numbers that you're dealing with are so large that I don't think you'd be able to manage with just kind of the occasional 100 coming in. Actually, students are better because they pay tuition, and you've heard me say this many times. Like our tuition has been historically between $4,000 and $5,000 for 2 months per term, and that's very good by American standards, because to this point nobody's been paid. Oh, sorry, Mr. Bubbs. But it's still actually quite a bit to work with for us. So it's a workable situation. Okay, let me put this in so I stop shaking here.
The other issue is we're visitors in France.
Yeah.
And so we can't earn
Oh yeah.
money like a B&B would be income in France. Everything that we do is through the nonprofit in America, so it's different. And so anyways.
Yeah, we can't. You're right. That would be kind of a morass. The school is a little different because we don't own the nonprofit, right? So the students aren't paying tuition to us. Yeah, can we see the foyer? And also, there's a question about here. Let's come on camera. There was a question about how many bedrooms? Oh, I think you said 10 up there. How much is it going to cost? Somebody asked to do the upstairs.
It's hard to say, right? Like, so because
Yeah.
it was all old plaster and lathe and stuff like that, that's up there, which is common here still. Like I know in North America, we just kind of rip that all out and start over, which is, I suppose we could do also. The walls are stone, so you drywall differently here.
We've thought about drywalling, but your point is we're going to try to do plaster, and you have to get the right people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
And
so-
and it's not like
We don't have any experience.
I haven't quoted anybody
No.
here to know what their prices are to get a plaster guy to come and plaster, because like it's chippy and it's falling off the wall, and there's a lot of amazing beams up there that we had one person from here say, hey, they could expose all the beams and then we drywall around and stuff like that, which is cool. But I have no idea yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mold and stuff up there.
Yeah,
And
so we don't know. Yeah.
Not really. Not really.
I think, I don't know, I've often thought we could do a room for 10,000. Maybe less, but the bathrooms will be more because you have to plumb them, and we have to do electrical up there. Although our electrician's very good and very reasonable too. Someone said
Yes,
make
but-
sure there's no bats because they're rabid, and
There's not really
there are
bats
bats, but they're downstairs.
Yeah, there's not bats upstairs. Pigeons,
Pigeons.
but not bats.
Let's
So-
keep wandering. They says, let's go upstairs.
We're
Also,
getting,
we got a request to go to the foyer again, so let's go back to the
Okay.
foyer. And then let's come this way. Paint is holding up nicely. Aren't those beautiful? And then let's go upstairs. You can answer.
So when you walk in the
Oh, yeah.
chateau, this is exactly how you come in,
Yeah,
and
this is your look.
you walk in and you immediately see the grand salon, and then to your left is the big staircase
But-
and the guest suites, and then to the right
Is the dining room.
the
Now, Leslie and I have a big debate here about these windows.
no doors.
Doors. I think
Yes,
be open.
he likes them all open.
I think they should be open. And you think they should not be open.
Yeah.
And so my argument is, that's really beautiful. And your argument?
Oh, well, you know, if you're gonna have a party and you have a bunch of people coming over, sure. But just normally, I don't know, I kind of enjoy the whole element of suspense. Like when I go to a big, amazing old house, I kind of like when the doors are just sort of partially open and you can kind of peek inside and see what's in there.
I think it's because you're an introvert, maybe. You just don't, you want to have some privacy. You don't want people coming in.
I don't know. I just think it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't like it if someone just came to the front door that they can see all the way.
You don't like it that somebody walks up and they can see. When I walk by this like this, it brings me tremendous joy. So if for example, Leslie wasn't here, these doors would be open all the time. We had a request to go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Suspense is fun. Yeah, there you go.
That's a little mystery.
I mean, Leslie's the decorator, right? So
It's
I guess she's the expert.
It's fine.
Okay, you're up. We got a question. Do we have like paintings anywhere else? Yes, this one.
Yes.
And the classroom has some.
The classroom did have a couple.
Hola from Honduras. Cool.
Honduras. My goodness, you guys, that's
Ooh,
crazy.
we've got a bit of a debate. I've got several people saying I'm right, but then some are saying you're right.
That's okay. It doesn't bother me one way or the other.
No. I'll turn some more lights on.
Yeah. So again, just like downstairs in the foyer, there's another set of the same kind of doors / glass windows here. And this is what we call the landing. This is where kids hang out. They play games at the table and sit on the internet and hang out.
Yeah, this is a very popular table.
Yeah, they play games, whether it's there or here or whatever. It's a great little spot.
Yeah, there's generally maybe 6 or 7 there. And then I'm going to turn the camera to the right. There'll be like 1 or 2 here. Like sometimes there'll be one reading who's lying down and reading, or maybe sometimes in this chair here. Sometimes a couple, if they like each other,
They'll play cards on the ottoman.
they'll be flirting. It does happen. Hey, our bedroom's maybe nice enough to go into today.
Boy, I was kind
Could we? Oh, I thought it looked good. Let's go into our bedroom. We rarely go in here. Ooh, the lights outside came on.
I will
Okay.
apologize already, but I'm sure it's not great.
Okay, let's go into the room. Here, I'll let you lead us through. And the lights, by the way, I'll turn around and show you the outside lights just came on. Which I guess you can't see it, but you always can see the light coming through, which is fun when it's darker. Okay, I'm gonna turn it, guys. Whoop. Here we go. So we got the double doors, and then you've got the closet to the right, or the left, and then the bathroom to the right. That's one of our next projects. This room's actually looking pretty good right now, I would say.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, let's put another light on. No.
You should have been here when the sun was out.
Oh, I know.
It was delightful.
This room does really get some good looks. Like with the sun.
Yeah. Again, just like downstairs in the grand salon.
I'll turn that off.
Okay, just like downstairs in the grand salon, we have the bay here again, and the light that comes in is just a game changer for when it's cold out. As long as the sun shines, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing for heat.
Yeah, and we, I'm gonna go to the 0.5 on this if I can zoom out. Can I zoom out? Maybe I can't. Okay, it seems that I cannot, so I'll back up maybe.
Anyway.
For this bed, this is, I think, if some of you might remember, we actually ordered it from a company, and they
Not even this bed.
didn't deliver for about a year, and so we called and said, hey, we're gonna cancel, guys, because you're not,
This
I'm
was
bringing
during
it.
COVID. This wasn't even the bed I ordered.
No, and so they said, okay, we'll get it to you. They got it to us, and it was missing 2 pieces. You see how there's top pieces there, but there's nothing across that way.
Yeah, over here.
So we actually, and we're not like, we're not real high maintenance people. Like we're not high, like difficult, but we're kind of like, yeah, we need those 2 boards. So we actually put the payment on hold until they got it to us. And they just kind of said,
I
And
said
so-
as soon as we get them, we're happy to pay
yeah.
For the product.
And they just kind of ghosted us, and they just let us have the bed for free, I guess.
like,
So you're like, okay, well,
whatever.
I mean, so we got a little bit lucky with the wall, right? The colors on the wall.
Oh, So, okay, so a lot of times, guys, in the house, most of the house, the walls are fabric. It's not
Yeah.
paint.
Right.
So in this case, also, it's red velvet, if you can imagine, on the walls and curtains. So it's fairly dramatic. It's not really my first choice of what I would probably choose, but I mean, I have to work with what I got. The
Come on.
fabrics,
It's beautiful though.
the fabric's in great shape. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
this is the one room with
And-
Mr. Bingley. Okay, Mr. Bingley. Hopefully he doesn't get up to any mischief over there. You're on camera, Mr. Bingley. Don't like put him on that.
So because it was this
Mr. Bingley.
this whole red velvet thing, I kind of channeled my inner 90s Ralph Lauren and
Yeah.
went all floral, which again isn't exactly my go-to, but I had this set from the 90s, the Guinevere from Ralph Lauren.
Oh, is it on the bed or?
Yeah, well, just the curtains and stuff.
Oh,
We
yeah.
used to have a comforter in that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, that's got red in it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's been our go-to for now.
So this room really has, I feel like we should go on camera here. Should we? Let's go around on camera. Yeah, let's go on camera. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we're on camera. This
Yeah,
keeps going funny, the sideways. Yeah, this room has actually turned pretty terrific. Like, I don't, why was I going to say? I don't know why I didn't think it was great at the start. Maybe you got the great
for
furniture.
one, we were living on mattresses on the floor.
Oh, yeah, for
at
quite a
least
while.
2 years or so. It was like camping. So just having a bed where you could get out of bed and not like pull yourself off the floor was a step in the right direction.
Yeah, the drapes are great.
So, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it does feel
we inherited.
chateau-y.
They were just part of it, and they were actually in storage. So only last year when Amy Girl was here, remember we went and looked for wedding dresses in Angers in November. That's when I was like, Amy Girl, I have wanted to do this. Will you help me? And we just put up the drapes a year ago
Yeah,
now.
and that was
And
great.
I have loved it every day. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for her for helping me to do that.
The great thing, like Leslie and I had a bit of a debate. I don't want to say an argument, a debate. Hi from London. There we go.
Cool.
Whether we should be in the main floor guest room in the corner because it's smaller, it'd be easier to heat.
In the winter, you're thinking.
Yeah, in the winter, or if we should stay here. Leslie's point, I think she has a couple points, and I won't speak for her too much, but I will say that the sun and the warmth, it's the south side of the house. The sun comes up in the morning, it goes down at night. You get sunset, you get sunrise. It really is quite beautiful and relatively warm. Somebody said, "Is it warm?" I mean, the chateau is not heated.
Well-
Someone asked if the furnace was on.
Well, actually, today you put the radiators on in the morning room.
Yeah, you guys peer pressured me. You peer pressured me the first couple of episodes. Everybody's like, let that girl have some heat. So we've had 2 radiators on in the morning room for at least 3 or 4 days. So
And at night we put on a
know.
little heater, and we have a mammoth duvet,
Hi from
feather duvet.
Toronto.
Toronto, that's fun. And so it's great. We're never cold at night.
Oh.
You're only cold if you're sitting, like if you're working on the computer or something like that. Then you're cold. But
feels like Vincent Bryce will come out walking with a house robe. That's funny. Back to the B&B. So basically, I don't even think you could make enough money to keep a chateau sustainable.
I think that's probably why when it was a
think-
hotel,
Yeah.
it didn't make it.
A lot of guys try that, and I think if you have you've heard the
Unless
joke.
you
I've
charge a
told the
lot.
joke how you can make a small fortune with a chateau, and how you do that is by starting with a big fortune. So if you had a big fortune and you're going to lose money, but you didn't want to lose too much, I think the B&B idea would work. But actually, the study abroad idea works really quite well financially, surprisingly good.
I will say one other cool thing that is in most of the rooms. Almost every room has a marble fireplace.
Yeah.
And this one also has a beautiful gray fireplace, gray marble, and it's again one of my faves.
Let's go close. Let's go close.
I love marble
Let's
so
go.
much. I don't know. There's something about it that thrills my soul.
Here we go.
It just feels great. It looks great.
Will it zoom? It will
And they're
zoom.
all really interesting. We should have shown you the one in the morning room because and also in the blue room, the classroom. It's like a rust marble. This is a gray with very dark charcoal detailing in it.
Yeah.
And again, if you notice, sometimes we talk about how there's this motif with the circle and the rectangle. And
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. It's also mimicked sometimes in different points in the house architecturally. So that's always fun when you can see kind of repetition like that.
Yeah, that is nice. Is there any other area where we've been going for a while here? And actually, I'm kind of enjoying it. But I do like live video, I'll be honest. Is there any other room that you'd like to go to? I guess most of the bedrooms are all sort of put away for the summer. Your
Winter.
luck with marble fireplaces. Oh yeah, isn't that great? There's a couple that are broken, the fireplaces, but mostly in the basement or in the attic.
Even upstairs, guys, on the second floor.
Yeah.
There's a couple that don't have them anymore, but we'll find one.
Oh, someone asked how tall the floors are.
Oh yeah.
That's
tall.
great. Okay, so they're quite tall. I believe it's just a shade. It's not 5 meters.
can
It's
see how
close
tall.
though. Yeah, they're Leslie for scale.
And then you
So
go
this
all
floor,
the way up.
just for our American friends, is about 12. I believe 12 feet here and 12 feet on the second floor, like
Upstairs.
the attic, the deuxième étage, the French would call it. This would be the premier étage.
Premier etage, yeah.
And so those are 12 feet, 12 feet. The bottom floor is just a hair under 16. So I think it's 15.8. And then the basement is actually 9 feet. Okay, here we go.
Oh, thank you. I love the thing over the stove too. It's awesome.
And they like me doing the sketchy things on ladders. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's gonna
At least
continue.
I'm
sorry.
light as a feather. It is what it is.
Why
it's
are there
very nice.
indeed? Why are there still pigeons getting in? Isn't that
Yeah.
the $1 million question? This is my question. I don't know how or where. There's got to be a little.
The majority opinion right now seems to be that 16 feet is not tall, 15.8. The majority opinion is that they're coming through the fireplaces, some of the chimneys. So we could technically go and try to stop them all up, and maybe that would
If
help.
that's the case, then we should be able to have a fire.
Because they're not dying. So like
That's true. That
they're
means
not dying
getting
because
out.
there's no dead pigeon bodies lately.
That's
So
true.
you'll see 1 or 2, but there's not a ton, and they aren't dying. So it's
Well, no,
I don't know.
and there's not a lot of them.
no,
like you say.
it's definitely much less.
I don't know.
You know, it's funny. Like guys will
January
say stuff
problem.
like guys will say stuff
Oh,
like
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And yes, by the way, we are going to go see our kids soon. By the end of this series, the last day or two, you will see our kids on there, hopefully. So that's very exciting for us.
Yeah.
We love our
Can't
kids,
wait.
both happily married.
That's the one thing I miss.
We have not met Stephanie Jarvis. We haven't been real good at being proactive, meeting other guys. Some of the ones in the area that are just like,
You have to also remember, it's like we don't all live next door,
yeah,
right? Like she's a few hours away from
Yeah.
us, so it's not like we shop in the same stores
No.
or and even
And we're all
most
busy.
most people, yeah. And I would hope that we all are doing work and getting stuff done. So there has been a couple of Chateau owners that have come, visited, and said hello.
hi Mike and Dana, nice to see you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, speaking of
right there.
Chateau owners we
Yes.
know, yeah. And also
That's
there's
awesome.
a couple new ones that have bought in the area.
Yes.
And we're going to go over and see
Just
theirs.
like they just bought. I wanted to do that before we went back. But I didn't.
Yeah, you see our life.
We'll see.
Half the time we got students here, and when there's students here, we're working like at least 10 hours, maybe 12 hours a day. So there's really no time for anything. And then the off season usually we're working on projects. So you know, if our main thing was YouTube, I think we'd probably be better at getting out and
true.
seeing people, because they say, I guess the analytics guys say that's really good, you know, to have other Chateau, and then there's cross pollination, but really the YouTube is not our
sure that's
main
the word.
thing. No, pollination, I think.
Okay, well, you get the idea.
Merry Christmas.
But it would be
travels
fun.
around Carolina. Ooh,
There are some right close
Oh,
by
there's one.
that
Go ahead.
that I would like to
Yeah.
actually meet them. Like if we were ever here more during this season and the house was warmer, I would love to have a Christmas party and invite our Chateau neighbors, whoever that, because there's a lot that exist that we've never even met. So
Yeah, so
would be
fireplaces
fun.
are not working. They're completely full of bird debris. And a quote for the walls. We did get a quote for one of the walls. The
so
dining room.
So we got a quote for
Fabric on the walls.
fabric and install in the dining room. I think it was around 7,000. Which, considering that's also fabric, it's actually not the end of the world, if you can imagine. But
Yeah.
he didn't really have a lot of fabric options.
No, you didn't.
And if I'm gonna do it, I want to actually
See,
love
don't be deceived by this nice smile. When she gets into decorating mode, it's nope. Like she puts the decorator on, and then you know exactly what
I
you
know what
like.
we need to do. Yeah.
So it's not
So
at all
he was
unusual
a nice
to go to a
guy. I'm
store.
not saying we may not use him.
Yeah.
But
So far, we haven't
I
found a
need to
fabric we
find.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to find what we want.
Just wanted to say the Holy Night. Oh, isn't that nice? The Holy Night. Yeah. Again, we know we're not like solo. We're pretty good in a choir singers, but
we're
so
choir
just sing
voices.
with us. Everything will be great. Oh, this is good. We got a guitar capo, because there's one song
yeah.
Leslie sings really well. It's an Amy Grant one. Christmas Carol, and so we couldn't do it because we didn't have the capo. We got the capo, so that's going to be
House
forthcoming.
of Couture. I mean, maybe someday.
Yeah, that's funny to.
That is fun,
What's
guys.
couture? I don't even know what it is.
Couture is custom.
Oh, that
beautiful.
was Ellie, by the way. Ellie Johnson. Hey, Ellie.
Aw, hey,
Congratulations.
Ellie. One of our LVSA
Yeah,
alumni.
on your marriage
Hopefully
and
you're
child.
feeling well.
Very exciting. Yeah. I'll keep reading these.
You want
We
to?
sorry, we don't always look at the names because you're just trying to stay ahead. But so forgive us.
There you go, Bingy. You want to
Yeah.
say hi,
The birds, Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley?
Well, guys, maybe we're coming to the end, eh? It's
Yep.
Yeah. If we get any more
Oh,
questions.
thanks.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
nice.
Pro con.
Yeah, it is nice to talk about
It's
real
great.
life.
It's great.
It's funny because you can see
Oh,
the
from
analytics.
Oregon. Yay!
Oh, Oregon. You look at the analytics and you can kind of tell what people want to watch and not. But I don't know. We just don't want to talk about shallow stuff all the time.
Hello.
Grifferaie merchandise. That'd be fun.
I know.
No,
There's so many things we could do with that.
Yeah, but
it's
I mean,
incredible. But
that's
then,
not our-
then we have to ship it.
Yeah, it's
Like-
we gotta stay focused on what we do.
It takes too much time.
And honestly, oh, that's nice. Don't go. Oh, we can stay for a couple more minutes.
Anywhere else you want to see while we're up here?
Oh yeah, if somebody wants another room, let us know.
Let us know where
I
we
took
should walk, because we don't need to just have us on here.
Oh, I took piano from Dr. Kong at Multnomah. Oh,
Oh,
Mr. Bingley, there we
that's
go.
cool.
Chicago, thoroughly enjoy your videos. Very kind. You guys, much appreciated.
I know, you're also
Is there
kind.
another room we should go to? Is there anything we're looking at?
Let's see.
I mean, have we gone? We could go to the main court guest room.
Can't go upstairs.
No,
it's
it's
the
too
second floor
dark.
because
There's
there's
no
no
lights.
electricity up there.
You don't need to ship
Um,
things. True. Yeah, we could have somebody else do it. It's just not what we're about, though, right? Like, it's not.
I know.
We have enough money to do what we need to do. Like, we need to run the study abroad program, and it's staying afloat. And we can poke away at the Chateau as long as we stay on top of it. Again, we're not for profit, so we don't really care too much about it. As long as we have enough to run the program, we're happy.
Yep.
And honestly, I think the amount of effort it would take to get into some of the side businesses, you know, wouldn't
Yeah,
probably
I don't know.
help. Oh, I should give you an update. I can never do updates on our little barn project. Remember a couple days ago we talked about doing the
yes.
stables? Hey, we've already had 13 gifts, and I think we're at 7,000, so we're doing great. Yeah, and honestly, guys, there's some conversation with a few donors that it's some pretty significant gifts. So, thumbs up. Thank you all very much for that.
Agreed. It's incredible.
And there's a super long me explaining nonprofit coming in a day or two. You can ignore that if you want.
We probably
it's
won't
nice.
have paying guests because, again, we can't earn money in
No,
France.
not right now, but someday.
Sometimes we do
cookbook.
work weeks. I know, I saw it.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
I'll
cook
answer
week
it in
in
a minute.
March.
So when we do work weeks, people come stay and then work on projects, and
Yeah.
usually we do one of those in the summer. Ellie asked about a cookbook. Yes, I do have a Chateau cookbook that every session gets tweaked and added to and changed and everything else. And yes, one of these days, if I actually will sit down and pay attention and work on things, I would like to get that out, and maybe that will be a cool fundraiser at some point. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, well, a fundraiser, or even just send it to Patreon, guys, because we've done very little.
yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
do more for our Patreon, guys.
Patreon or obviously
helpful.
alumni.
Hey, let's go look. Good question about. Do we have a back staircase? Yes, we do.
Yes.
Let's go look at it. Let's go see if we can take this show on the road. It's gonna be a little dark. We're gonna go left to the guy's side,
I can turn the
and there's not a lot of lights. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to catch one of them here. I got one of them. So, for example, this is I'm gonna call it beautiful
It's a daffodil room.
daffodil room. See, the beds are all put away for the term.
Yep.
And honestly, I've been using this bathroom just because it's beautiful, and also the shower works.
You didn't
Yeah.
like our shower.
I really don't like our bathroom. I can't wait to get on it. And by the way, January, it's gonna be super fun. This is the beautiful one. So, and there's surviving in a chateau when you're having a shower in a really, really cold room. You turn that on for 20 minutes, it makes a big difference, So we do take that luxury. Okay, and then let's go to I missed some messages here. So pretty. Yeah, what do you do for the work week? Oh, how do you apply for the work week? Yeah, boy, look at my Facebook. We'll make announcements. We'll try to make an announcement on the YouTube too.
If you like marble, here's another one. So
Yeah.
this one's really unusual. It's like gray veining and charcoal and rust colored and light gray. Anyway, it's really interesting. I find them all fascinating. We kind of get fixated in North America on only Carrera, which is the white with the gray.
Which you love.
I do love it, yep. But
Yeah.
I do also, all marble is beautiful, and it's
Yeah.
really cool that there's so many kinds in the South.
Let's go look at
Anyway, here we
let's go look at the servant staircase.
Work week, what do they do? Is that was not
Work week, yeah. So I'll try to mention on usually it's not a money thing, so people just come for free and yeah, you want to turn the light on? And then stay and we work for just a week basically, get some projects done. There's the beautiful Grifferaie bathroom. This is, look at this, guys. The students have been gone for a month and is that?
It's still wet.
Yeah, it looks like something's growing too. No, you don't like to see that. Probably a mushroom. So after we get back, I'm gonna have to tear that out and we're gonna have to find that leak. But we still love this bathroom. I think this would be, once the shower's working again, I think this will be the bathroom I use until we get our bathroom done. Okay, then we have up to the attic. This is the servant staircase up to the attic. And okay, don't look if you're squeamish. Don't look if you're squeamish. All the way down to the basement and Mr. Bingley. I tend to leave tools on different levels because you know you're gonna use them. Okay, here we come. We're coming downstairs. This is gonna be a weird video maybe, but oh no. Yeah, I gotta show you this. Yeah, I gotta show you this too. So we're coming down the servant staircase. Mostly the boys use this probably, and we do a lot.
I do.
Yeah, actually I do too.
All the time. I look forward to
See if I can zoom out.
fixing these walls and getting them wallpapered. Oh, and that's, I won't wallpaper that one.
No, this is great. Our friend Kent drew this for us, and notice right there, Mr. Bingley makes the shot. And so our students all, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so when our students are ready to leave and their session's over, everyone signs the wall. Usually where where their bedroom has been, or not always this year, but
No.
Other years they have often done that.
So we've got 3 years or 3 sessions of students. Hey, we got one request to go to the basement and go see the kitchen.
Oh.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta turn the light on down here. There's the servant staircase looking up.
Let me go ahead then.
Sure, yeah, you can go ahead.
Put lights
You
on.
can put a light on. I'll show you where it comes out. I'm trying to keep it steady for you guys.
Okay, well, you can turn that light
Well, I gotta turn this one on. Actually, I'll wait. You can turn it on downstairs. So it comes out here. There's the dining room, remember? And then, yeah, where did the servants live previously? And then, so we're gonna go downstairs. And then again, the morning room is right here. So we're gonna take it downstairs to the basement. Leslie does not think they lived in the, she just, hang on. Are you back? Are you back? Okay. I think I lost you for a minute, but you guys probably came back. Somebody, may I trouble you? Yes, good, you're back. Hey, check it out. This is what happens. We got a flood, big heavy rain today and the water came in. So again, it's all hard surfaces down here. Leslie's just cleaning up a little bit. This kitchen is really quite a bit nicer than it used to be in the day. Let me see if I can stationary for you guys. Yeah. Isn't it great? Let's close this up. Bingley, you gonna come in? All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Just so you know, I had the tea here in case our electrician was working so hard down here. It was so cold. So I'm gonna leave it out for when he comes back.
Yeah, Jeremy.
But just so you know, that's what that's all about.
Oh, it's off and on. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's gonna be here. Let me see if I can change. You know what, guys? If I do that, we might lose the feed. Yeah, I think we're out of range. We've got some of the internet turned down. Hopefully, we'll keep it short here. Maybe we'll finish up. But yeah, this is the beautiful kitchen with, of course, the beautiful stoves and the beautiful range hood. Love that. The fridges. And then, of course, Mr. Bingley's little spot down there, bottom left. And it's a very workable room. This kitchen table has been, oh, there we go. Yeah, we really did do this one from scratch. It looks like some comments are bumped. Oh, that's nice. Like this, more people are videoing. That's nice. Pixelated, sorry. Yeah, we better get out of here. I think our internet is not doing so good in this room. But yeah, it's a beautiful kitchen. And I see cookies also. Maybe we can bring those up. Woot!
Yes, we can.
Yeah, let's walk over to, Bess, let's walk over to we'll go into the old kitchen to finish us off here, because I think the internet's right above here. It should come through. Yes? Is it hopefully better? Yeah, and we can finish this off. Yeah, you should they say you should gold detail over the range. Yeah, fun idea. This, of course, is going to be the baking kitchen, which will be very fun, a recreational baking kitchen. Though our students had so much fun playing ping pong this year. Like every day they were down there for regularly.
I'm not saying I'm getting rid of the ping pong table.
Oh yeah, we'll have the ping pong table.
This just may move to a different room. And I have
Yeah.
to say, I loved, this is like our electrical staging thing while they've been doing all the electrical down here. But I loved having students down here. This is the first time they've had any reason other than laundry or like weekends when we eat down here. So it was always very fun for me to be kind of next door and they're down here playing. And,
oh
they're having a
man,
great
they
time.
had fun down
So
here.
I enjoyed that a lot. So they may not be here. We might have them down farther.
So generally, you know, we're not trying to get too high on the hog, but there are some very impressive stoves in France. You don't think?
Oh yes, of course. There's
We've
a
had
couple
the
of really
passing
nice
thought
ones.
that, you know, you could put a really cool stove in there, but you know, we don't want to get too uppity.
The problem with those stoves usually are the cavities are too small.
Yeah, but if it's a recreational baking kitchen,
I still have to actually cook something.
I mean,
I'm still cooking enough for 48 pieces of something.
Yeah.
If everyone gets 2 of something, right? So.
oh, that's too bad.
Oh,
That's no
that
fun
is a
with the
shame.
baking.
No, that is no fun at
We
all.
don't have a dumbwaiter. Leslie really wants one. It used to be
There was a dumbwaiter.
right through this door. Right there was the dumbwaiter. It goes into our now little butler's kitchen. So Leslie wants me to take out the existing oven and put the dumbwaiter back in.
Oh yeah,
So
we
we still have a bit of a marriage debate on that.
Oh yeah.
Leslie says that's going to happen. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, the idea for this room is great, and you know, there's already so many things. There's already so many things to do, but the idea of a recreational baking kitchen where there's maybe like a table for kids to hang out with, then the students can come and bake just for fun if they want to. Sometimes they do, and you guys actually have really good conversations while they're doing that. And then also, maybe eventually we're gonna have a cook, because right now Leslie works like literally, she goes down in the morning when the students are here at maybe 8, 9, and you go off to shop, and then you cook all day, and you get back to the room around 9. Like honestly, probably about 12-hour days, pretty much every day. And I work maybe 10 hours, so you work harder than me when the students are
It
here.
doesn't matter. It is long. And,
So
and,
eventually, yep.
And I miss out on hanging out, right? Because by the time I get upstairs and they're all playing games, they're like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And I'm like, "Oy,
You're
I kind
completely
of want to sit
spent.
down."
So the idea probably eventually what we're gonna do is get someone else cooking for some of the meals. And Leslie's still very good, is still a very good cook. And so she might cook some, but she might just do the pause gourmand and the desserts in this kitchen. And we have the regular cook
Can't read
who's
fast
doing
enough.
some of the meals. I know, oh, there's lots of comments coming
Yeah,
through.
there
It's hard
is.
to follow. It's good. That's the deal if there's no dumbwaiter.
Rob could care. Well, you know what they
Oh,
do?
the
We actually
GAs.
have GAs, and,
Yeah.
and they'll always come in about 5-10 minutes before a meal,
Yeah.
and they'll come to the kitchen. They just know that's the drill, because we have so many things that go up for a meal. So.
Yeah. But yeah, again, we do a lot of work, but the students also work. Like we have,
Yeah, they do.
you know, two or
got
four
lots
of
of
them
jobs.
doing dishes every meal, and there's
Yeah.
a butler who carries food, and then all the GAs carry food, and we have usually an assistant cook, and then also a GA who's a cook help.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's you know, there's 25 of us, and
Yeah.
we eat 3 meals a day, so you know. Yeah, we should have another cooking episode with Leslie. She's really quite good. Really
Yeah, that
quick at
sanglier
cooking.
was a weird color, wasn't it? It was very orange on
Yeah.
my camera. It was really funny.
Yeah, it is
But
what it is.
anyway, so we have various cuts. I had never cooked that
Ooh, I'll go get 'em.
version
Yeah,
of it before, but usually I do like a sanglier ragu kind of deal, where it's a bit more like a red wine, almost like a beef stew. You know what I mean, like a bourguignon. But anyways, I had only what I had in the cupboard that day, so it was like, let's just make it.
Guys, thanks
good.
so much for coming along with us on this live tour. We're really glad you came because we weren't sure if anyone was going to be here. And we
It
thought,
was
well,
sucked.
what are we going to do? Like, if nobody comes and asks any questions, we're just going to be a very short episode. So,
Yeah.
And sometimes people have a hard time finding these live episodes. So I'll take the link and I'll try to put it somewhere on the page so guys can keep watching it. But thanks for joining us. It's fun to get to know you a little bit, or at least have you have some.
Well, interact.
Yeah,
It's
interaction.
fun to interact.
You know,
yeah.
you take what you can get, right? Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Have a good rest of your Saturday, and we will have a good rest of ours as well. If I can figure out how to turn this.